How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is going to be a vlog. It's been a little while. So today I've got to run around, get some materials for a job that we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to be installing 200 feet of 30-inch duct sock. So it's on a commercial application. There's two 20-ton systems, and we're going to be running 100 feet of duct sock per system. So I've got to go get that material. There's some other duct work we got to pick up too. But first, we got to get this trailer all cleaned out, drop off some old equipment here so we can make room for all the material that we're going to need tomorrow. So let's do some work. This video is brought to you by RLS, original, patented, proven. Diversitech, helping you simplify your work. And by InfantCon, providing accurate and reliable tools to HVACR technicians. All right, so what's new? I feel like it's been a while. Well, I'm actually in the process of acquiring another HVAC company locally. So I'm taking over their customer list. And they've been in my city, my area for I think the last 23 years. So that's a big deal. That is a lot of customers, and that's great, right? So that means I'm hiring. So if you are in Middle Tennessee area and you're looking to join a badass team, doing some cool stuff, you know, you get to use all the latest and greatest tools, all that fun stuff. I'll leave my email down below. Just reach out to me. And so if you yourself or if you know someone, just let me know. Have them reach out. So anyway, yeah, we're in the process of doing that now. I would say in the next probably less than a month. It's, you know, middle of June right now. So by July 1st, I would say everything should be transitioned over, and it's just going to get crazy. Obviously, being in the summertime is already crazy, but adding on another level of customers and all of that, it's going to be challenging to continue to make videos and do all that, but I'm up for the challenge. But it's exciting because that means I'm going to be able to do more work in my city. I won't have to be driving around all over Middle Tennessee as much, which is nice. So anyway, yeah, that's the latest for me. That's the biggest stuff going on. Yeah, I'm pumped to take this company to the next level. Get a couple of employees coming in, get that started, and just see where it goes. You know, I'm not really in like a huge rush to create a large company or do anything like that. I just want to take it slow. You know what I mean? There's really, it's more about the journey. It's more about learning the process of growing a company and trying to be smart about it, right? Because there are going to be growing pains that I'm going to have to work through. So I want to try to anticipate those and think about those and create all the processes that need to be in place to grow a company. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to learn as much as I possibly can. But my intention with this company is not necessarily to be the next, you know, multi-million-dollar HVAC company in my area. That's just not really my goal. What I want to do, what I think is going to create a lot of passion in my life, is one, being able to serve my customers phenomenally, like amazing, right? So that means I want to have technicians, installers that have the same mindset, that we're here to serve them and we're going to do the best that we possibly can. So that's number one, is basically those relationships with the customers are just amazing. And then two, I want to create a culture within this company where the team loves to be here, right? So I don't want it to be just what every other company is doing, running them ragged, overworking them, not training them enough. So I'm really wanting to focus on creating a really good culture where people come to work, they enjoy it, because we spend a lot of hours working, most of our waking hours working. So I don't know, that's just something that I've always wanted to accomplish, is to create a company where you have like-minded people that work hard, that love to serve, love to learn, but at the same time, like, have fun, enjoy working with one another, and just do some cool stuff. I mean, like, ultimately that's really what I'm looking for. So anyway, if that sounds like something that you are into and that you value, send me an email. Let's get the conversation started. All right, that was quick and easy. 2 systems scrapping. Now, what I'm thinking about doing here is, if you guys can guess how much I got from scrapping those 2 units, so a package unit, condenser, and a coil, whoever can guess the closest amount. Now, I'm only gonna let this run for, let's say, a week. So once I post it, I'm gonna wait 1 week, I'm gonna read all the comments. Whoever can get whoever gets the closest dollar amount of what I received on that, I'm going to send them the latest magazine from HVAC Tactical, yours truly on the cover. Pretty cool magazine. If you haven't seen one, you should definitely check out hvactactical.com. But anyhow, whoever gets the closest to the dollar amount that I received on scrapping, I'll send you one of these magazines. So I got to return this warranty compressor and grab another part from R.E. Michael before we can hit on the road. All right, so one supply house, now on to the next one. Thankfully, they're all pretty close. I will have to go to Nashville to pick up that some duct fittings some custom duct fittings that I ordered, but everything else is local here in Murfreesboro. That's what today is going to be, some running around, picking stuff up, getting ready, which is honestly pretty nice. It has been absolutely crazy, especially the last, I don't know, really 2 months or so. It's been just non-stop. So it's nice to get a little bit of a break where I'm kind of just, running some errands, picking up some stuff. It's nice to have those days where you can kind of calm down a little bit and you're not just running super fast, trying to get everything done. So anyway, on to the next supply house. What's happening? That's it, huh?
That's it.
Man, they're condensed.
It's heavy.
Okay.
That's your bar wear, probably.
Yeah.
Is it good right here?
Yeah, just all the way up next to that would be fine. All right, so that is 100 feet of ductwork right there. And that's 100 feet of ductwork. That's crazy. I figured it'd be a lot bigger than that.
Oh, no.
Oh man, I think I took it out. I don't have it in the truck anymore, or in the van anymore. You want me to ask inside if they got one?
Yeah, I guess I'll see if they got one. I hate that.
Let me ask for you, that way you ain't gotta go inside. Yeah. Hey dude. Oh man, that sucked. So this dude, technician installer, I guess he was unloading some trash into the dumpster, and he picked up a big roll of sheet metal that was in the back of his truck to move it, and the end of it just sliced his finger really good, pretty deep, and man, he was just bleeding all over the place. So I gave him a couple rags to put over it, some black duct tape to, you know, wrap it up to hold some pressure on there. And then I went inside and got him a first aid kit too to see if that could be helpful, but that's a bad day right there. Hopefully, I mean, I couldn't really tell how bad it was because it was just bleeding so much, but I mean, it looked like it was pretty deep. He's probably gonna have to go get some stitches. That sucks, man. You gotta be super careful with sheet metal. You gotta respect that stuff because it will ruin your day real quick. Man, that's crazy. All right, so I got the duct sock. Now it is time to head to Nashville. I gotta go pick up some of those duct fittings, and that should be it for right now as far as getting ready for this job. I gotta go run a service call. I gotta replace the circuit board, so we'll have to do that at some point too. So anyway, yeah, that's crazy. I feel bad for the guy. Check this out. Hey man, I got no air conditioning. I can move some stuff more up front if I need to.
I think they'll go in there.
Okay. All right, got all that loaded up. They did that pretty quick while I was in there paying the lady. So, in a nutshell, this this job that we're gonna be working on tomorrow, like I said, there's two 20-ton split units. Right now, the way the systems are designed, all they have is one massive, well actually two massive grills coming off of the unit, so there's really not much ductwork at all, and this is a very long building, and it's been installed this way for probably 30 plus years. So what we're doing is we're taking off one of the grills. I think it was like 32 by 48 or something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers, but taking that off, and then we're going to put a squared around on that. That way we can connect our flex duct. But we want the flex duct to be up close. There's a drop ceiling. We want it to be up close to that drop ceiling. And that grill is like 20 inches below the actual drop ceiling. So I had them make me some offsets, some 45. So basically we're going to connect a 45 and then another 45, and that'll get it where excuse me, where it needs to be with the squared around. So that way the top of the round will be about 2 inches from the drop ceiling. So anyway, that's what we got to do. We got, you know, two 45s and a squared around per side, and then 100 feet of duct sock per side as well. So yeah, I mean, all of that custom sheet metal had all that lined, so that way it's insulated on the inside. And then all that duct sock, I mean, it was like over $10,000 just in the materials. So it's gonna be a fun day. right, so this call was a return. So I came out here a few days ago, found that control board fan relay to be bad. It was calling for the fan, but the fan wouldn't kick on. The relay just would not close. So basically bypassed the relay on the board where the fan just ran continuously so they could still have some air conditioning. Got the board in, obviously that's what we came out to do today. Got it swapped out, verified that it did cycle on and off like it's supposed to. That's it. So good to go on this one. Waiting to hear back from another customer to see, I have another board to replace on an air temp unit. So I'm waiting to hear back to see if they are available for me to swing on out there and get that taken care of as well. So, but it is 1:30. Man, it's going to be an early day if they don't get back with me. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. All right, so on this call, we've got to replace, I say we all the time. It's just me. I don't know why. Maybe I have multiple personalities, but maybe I'm trying to manifest the we, right? The team. Yeah. All right. Anyway, today I got to replace the board on this air temp package unit. I was here to replace the compressor. Had a bad compressor. Got that up and going, and then the board is stuck out on. It thinks that it's out on low pressure. The low pressure switch is open, but I verified the low pressure switch is closed. I reset the unit multiple times and it immediately goes to that fault. So it wouldn't allow the unit to turn on. So I had to bypass that just to get it going. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing today. Got to replace this board and fire it up, make sure everything's working right. Go from there. I also need to address this problem right here. Look how much water is coming out now that the unit's shut off. And you can see the trap is elevated upwards. So I'm gonna see if I got some PVC to extend that out to here and then have the trap. So that will be taken care of as well. Perfect. So Inficon is today's sponsor of the video. So I want to talk about their leak detector. It's the Inficon D-Tech Stratus. So if you know anything about leak detectors, this is the cream of the crop. These things have been around for a long time. Super high quality, very reliable. So anyhow, what's cool about this particular one is it comes with two different wands. So you can basically insert this one there and you can get a much longer wand to get into those hard to reach spots. Evaporator coils on the back side, things like that. So this thing is very, very capable. It comes with a lot of different little tips, so when you need to clean it out, you can do that. It's got several different modes. I can make a separate video, and I will, just on this leak detector alone, because it does have a lot of features. And I want to go more into depth, into detail on it to give it justice. But for today, I just want to kind of highlight the tool itself and let you know that I've been using it for about a month now, and I'm loving it, man. It's never let me down. It's been super high quality, and it's trustworthy. So that's the biggest thing with leak detectors. You want to feel like you can trust the tool to do the job, because it's you know, detecting something that's pretty much invisible, and you need to rely on the tool. So anyhow, really been enjoying it. It's got, you know, it's rechargeable, comes with the charger for it. What was I going to say? Oh, they just came out with, Inficon just came out with their own Instagram page. So what they're doing now, if you go over there and you like their page, you're going to be entered into winning this leak detector. So I'm going to leave a link down below in the description for you to go to their Instagram handle. Go ahead, give them a follow, and they're going to be, I guess, picking some random followers and giving away this leak detector. So I jump on that because these things are not cheap, and they're very, very good quality. So anyhow, thank you, Inficon, for sponsoring this video, and thank you for making amazing tools. All right, so that wraps up this call. Like I said before, the board that I replaced, the faulty one, immediately when you powered it up, it was given a code. I think it was 01, if I'm not mistaken, but it was the basically saying low pressure switch was open, and in fact it wasn't. It was closed. Reset the board multiple times, and it just would not do anything different. So swapped the board out today, and immediately went to that SC code, which means like a time delay, which is great because it wasn't doing that before. So I knew right away that we were in good shape. But yep, and then obviously we waited through that time delay, cooling fired up, kicked on, so we're in good shape. Got that drain line piped out and away from the unit, so it'll actually drain properly now, so that should be good. I guess I'm just gonna have to go home and check myself for ticks, man. This yard is something else. Anyway, that's gonna complete today's video. I gotta go back to RE Michael, bring back this old board to get my credit back, but I'm not gonna bore you with repetitive stuff like that. So anyway, hope you guys got something out of the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you guys. See you on the next one.